people would call that a rock solo, yet there's something special going on. I'm definitely not using the 5 classic minor pentatonic shapes. So let's answer the $1 million question. How do I break free from pentatonic playing? What's the alternative? And the solution is really simple: less is more.
How can less be more? It's impossible. More is more.
We just delete one note from the minor pentatonic scale. Let's say you have an A minor pentatonic for that backing track you just heard. Right? We just delete the third note that I just played. We actually get an A minor 7 arpeggio now. We get a tetrad here in our hands. Now, if arpeggios you're like, well, don't be, guys. You have always my free arpeggio guide description below showing you all the shapes you need. And there's also my arpeggio dimension course. If you want to go really deep, description below, you can get a link with a 50% discount right now. That's it. That's the lesson. That was it, guys. Thank you very much. Learn some arpeggios. Bye.
You serious?
That's a joke, of course. Gonna move to the fretboard in each of the 5 zones that you know probably very well, those minor pentatonic shapes. I'm gonna remove that note when I'm talking about getting those little A minor 7 arpeggios, right? Here we go. First zone, you would probably do this. Right, that's the minor pentatonic scale. From now on, you do getting a beautiful A minor 7 arpeggio. Next zone, right? Gonna omit that third and fourth degree. We got next one. Gonna omit this note, so we get right. Don't like that note here. I'm gonna replace that here. So now we get right. And here's a little preference of mine. I like a little bit better the 12th instead of the 12th fret, the 11th fret, getting this shape. Looks really beautiful and colorful over that A minor kind of backing track. Next zone we get, right, that's the A minor pentatonic scale for you. Deleting that 4th degree or that 3rd note in the scale, we get, diagram will be downloadable on Patreon, guys, for all free members. Next one, final zone, fingering number 5, mode number 5, pattern number 5, right? We're gonna do instead of, we're going to do again getting an A minor 7 arpeggio. So what's so special about this concept? Well, first of all, guys, again, we're creating on the spot a little A minor 7 arpeggios, and A minor 7 arpeggios, little bit of theory. A arpeggio is the 1st degree, 3rd degree, 5th and 7th. Those happen to be the most strong notes of the chord and thus of the context or the backing track you're playing. We're actually deleting the 4th degree of the chord, which is not a strong degree or doesn't have a strong color. Secondly, it is a kind of a limitation exercise, right? We are sparking our inspiration or creativity by like being in the same zone but not allowed to play certain note. This is called a limitation exercise, and it's really, really powerful to spark your inspiration. Lastly, guys, if you start combining these little shapes with the, for example, the A Dorian scale, we're in a minor key anyway, or the A minor blues scale, you get some really cool things going on. You could go like, this is the arpeggio, but then like, right, I've just started to combine. I went up the arpeggio and coming down the A Dorian scale. So these combinations of these little arpeggios and scales, that's where the magic happens, called hybrid lines, typically for fusion players in general. Whew, theories out of the way, guys. So now let's give you some really cool licks that apply that concept using these A minor 7 arpeggios. Kind of the licks that I was basing my introduction solo over. Let's go. Big shout out to my patrons, people supporting me on Patreon. Also, if you love this lesson, go and check out this lesson where I'm doing quite the opposite of what we're teaching here and really focusing on that 4th degree why not. Alright, guys.